And I think we have quite an easy hand to call down with. And I hope he's gonna turn over a 10-8 offsuit some of the time. Don't think he's barreling ace-king. So we should have I think we should have quite a good EV call here. He has Jack-7 offsuit. Well, that's obviously also an option. Pay attention, guys, we have currently opened up a limited amount of spots for free one-on-one coaching with me and Adam for the people who now join the Mechanics of Poker program. So are you ready to improve your game? Go over to the site and sign up to the Mechanics of Poker program. Also make sure to join our Discord channel and sign up to our newsletter so you don't miss out on any new promotions. Hello, hello, hello. No introduction as usual, which is always awkward because I'm talking to myself and nobody is listening. Flat 3-bet. That's what we went for. Okay, flop. And we face a check raise. Not 100% sure here. Can have 7s. Deuces is unlikely. I block 9s. Thing is with a lot of his check raising range, it will have quite some equity, like 2 overs or something. So it will be quite hard to maneuver. So maybe we should have a 3-betting range here. Wouldn't be surprised if we should. This jamming seems a little bit optimistic though. But anything smaller also kind of sucks. It's a hard spot. I'm gonna go for the call. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a frequency of something else going on. And now I think it's one of these spots where we have top pair, top kicker, the board is quite drawy.
I think it's just time to ship it in and go to bed.
But that's what we're gonna do. And he calls with 7s, which is basically, yeah, worst case scenario. He has 7s, then GG. More interesting. Let's start with a 1-3 c-bet. We 3-betted. Small blind versus MP. I believe, yes. Turn. Probably a barrel. So that's what we're gonna do. He jams, and I think I'm not too happy about this spot, obviously, but I think we have a call. Threes is very unlikely. 5s could be. 9s is obviously a hand that I'm very concerned about. But a jack, he could have a combo draw. Could maybe still have queens in this position. Actually, I'm not really sure about this one. Yeah. Okay, so he had 7-8 suited and he binged the river. That's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate. And we don't have auto reload on, so we have 2 big blinds on the jack 8. On the button. Is this a jam for 2 big blinds? I have no fucking clue. We have 0 fold equity. Is this a jam? I have no clue. I think it's a fold, as we can just reload. Let's quickly reload. Okay, we didn't reload in time, but now we have 2 big blinds. And we have king queen off. That's obviously a raise. The reason why I did decide to call in the end is because 6-7 suited was also an open-ender. 7-8 suited was an open-ender. We were barreling quite a lot of high cards. So I think there's a good chance that he'll be jamming quite some 6-7 suited, 7-8 suited. If he would jam a hand like King Queen, oh, look at this! Look at this! Look at this, guys! Look at this! Look at this! How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? And then we had another hand that I wanted to replay. Let's not spoiler. Which was this hand. Let me see, can we see it? Yes, we can see it. I opened the button with ace jack. See that the flop for 3/4. Let me see, I did read the action correctly, right? Yeah, he just defended the big blind. See with the 3/4, I called. And now he draw a little donkey. So people are definitely in the dunk streets, guys. They're definitely in the dunk street.
You fucking dunk! You do it again. I remember in a video before I've told you to not dunk. Why do you do that? Why do you do that? So dumb.
I think we have an easy call. Now on the river, he goes for an overbet. Spoiler alert, I called. And basically, I'm not really sure if after 3/4 leading a flush turn is a thing. Not sure. But that being said, yeah, basically saying as a flush or basically saying that he has rivered something, then I guess that would have to be Queen Jack with a heart. Obviously, we're blocking that. Obviously, we're also blocking hearts in general, so I guess that's good. But to be fair, I do think that kind of goes two ways, as we're also blocking bluffs like Jack 9 with a Jack of Hearts, for example. But then again, he could also have 8-9 with a 9 of Hearts. So I decided to call, as I also don't, you know, we're talking about bluffs, value, etc. I also don't think this is necessarily the line that he will always take for value. And he showed up with a Queen 10 with a heart, which is quite funky. Okay, so definitely we got ourselves a little funky player here. Little funky player. You know, on stream we decided to go for it. So yeah, in the Mr. Masquez, he's referring to a session I did yesterday. For the people who are not sure yet about joining the academy, I'm giving some or make a little 4-bet here with the ace queen off. Why not? Why not? Why not? 9-7-3. I think I'll start off with a check. As he can definitely have 7s and 9s, and I will never have 7s and 9s. And in general, when I'm out of position on this low board, I'm not gonna do too much c-betting. I like to play a bit more from check. And ace king definitely continuing. Ace queen kind of depends. Now river obviously is interesting, but I think all in is the way to go. And he folds, so it was a great play.
Do you need some help playing 3-bet pots out of position? Well, for that we have created our masterclasses, in which we dedicate one coaching program to dive very deep into a specific spot. Go over to the site pokerambition.com/masterclasses and eliminate those weaknesses.
Ace, jack, jack, ace, ace. There's a lot of cards on the table. 5-6 suited, fuck it. 5-6 suited, I'm opening, man. 5-6 suited, 5-4 suited, those are my hands. Now, can someone tell me why would I raise 5-6 suited and 5-4 suited and not 6-7, 7-8, and 8-9? Can someone tell me this? I'm curious. Curious for the answer. The person who gives me the correct answer, the first one, can do a little spin on the wheel at the end of the stream. By the way, if you already won something on the wheel, you're not allowed to participate. Let's give people a shot also who haven't won anything at the wheel yet. And this is how we do it, guys. We just make a straight. Not gonna lead. I don't think the 5 is necessarily that good for me. I think you could definitely have pocket 5s, and I'm way more weighted towards aces, kings, these kind of hands. And I think he will continue betting sets anyway, so I don't think we will be losing a lot of value. This guy's been doing a lot of betting, so let him do the betting. Interesting river. I do actually think this is a river he's now probably checking back a set on, I would say. No, he's not gonna check back a set. This guy can have random king queen, so I'm not gonna lead. Like 9's also I'm way more likely to see bet. Checks back a straight? Fuck. Okay, then I should probably lead the river. Actually, fuck, why did I bet? I don't think this is a bet. Check raises, okay. In hindsight, I wanted to check. Obviously, now we're calling. You want to check with yeah. I didn't want to bet in the first place, and now we get in this situation. It's always a not so happy spot to be in. Guess he could sometimes have the best hand. He could sometimes try to bluff me. This guy's been quite aggressive, but not for big sizings though. He always used smaller sizings. I think he's just trying to value tell me. I would much rather call aces or ace queen. We make a little over bet. This hand can probably go 2. Maybe not for 100. I think for this sizing it probably can. I don't think king queen is folding the turn yet for this sizing, so then I think I would almost prefer this hand over ace 10. I think on the river though becomes a little bit thin, especially with the 7-8 completing. He does have ace 10. It's very unlucky. We call the 3-bet here with the ace 7, call the flop bet. Raise a turn barrel. I think we have quite an easy call again. Do we ever want to raise? I don't think so. And I think we have quite an easy hand to call down with. And I hope he's gonna turn over a 10-8 offsuit some of the time. Don't think he's barreling ace king. So we should have I think we should have quite a good EV call here. He has jack 7 offsuit. Well, that's obviously also an option. Not the 10-8, but it was just the YOLO. The YOLO. We needed one.
Give it to me, baby. Give me poker. What the fuck?
We had the guy dominated all the way. All the way. Decided to go for a little flat cohere in the button.
The next tip I want to tell you about is what I consider to be my strongest weapon in No Limit Texas Hold'em. It's called the flat call. So I basically will flat call with just about anything before the flop. So my boy raises pre-flop, I see 2 kings, I flat.
Here I went for a little check raise with the 6-7. And we turned a flush. So I'm gonna go for the check. Given how aggressive this guy has been. I'm gonna try to go for the check raise. Luckily he bets, then it always looks pretty, yeah? If it works, it looks good. If it doesn't work, you're like, so dumb, Wakko, so dumb. Why so dumb? Thinking about it. Come on, pay me up, boy. What you got? Hey! Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Come on your bike. On your bike. Feel the power. You feel my power, baby? Feel my power.
Now, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. Take a look at other videos that we've made. I'm sure you will like them as well. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. And make sure to join our Discord community so you can stay up to date with new content, new promotions that we have running here at Poker Ambition. And if you want to know more about Poker Ambition and our services, go over to the site pokerambition.com. Thank you guys for watching and see you in the next video.